So Amy, one of the intervention points, so I've been teaching at the Stanford D School or Design School for a long time, and one of the intervention points we've used a lot in classes is we have them analyze meetings. So I don't know so let me bounce this off you. So that's actually, we did this with Catherine Segovia, who teaches some teamradery experiences. We went into a team and we analyzed talking time for the CEO and the proportion of questions that he asked versus the proportion of statements. And as you would expect, this was if you will, a virgin CEO who'd never done this before, like 26-year-old CEO, classic Silicon Valley founder, smart, technically, no interpersonal skills. I don't mean to stereotype, but we have a lot of them. And when we gave him the data, the students gave him the data, he actually got better. And I think that's psychological safety. And to your point,
I agree. I totally agree.
Okay.
So two things. I mean, talking time, which means if I'm talking, I'm not listening. So talking time versus listening time, questions versus statements. It's, we could almost stop there. And here's, it's, the funny thing is that it's very hard to learn if you already know. Right? And if you're a boss or you're this, really smart young person, you have the experience, actually we all do, but you have the experience of knowing. I look at you right now and I sort of believe I'm seeing reality. I don't believe I'm seeing reality filtered through my background, my blah, 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 right? I don't think of myself as seeing a partial reality or of having a partial truth. I think of myself as seeing reality. And because that's such a powerful feeling, I forget to be curious. So when I'm making statements rather than asking questions, or when I'm talking rather than listening, it's not because I'm a bad person. It's because I forgot that I forgot to be curious, right? I forgot that my real job here is to learn.
Okay, well, to me, you just described what another one of our heroes, Carl Weick, he always described wise people as people have strong opinions, weakly held. So you kind of have a point of view, but you're always kind of sending the message that we need some input. And some years ago, I did an interview with Brad Bird of The Incredibles fame, the famous director. And that was straight out of the Brad Bird playlist. He would both have really strong opinion, was always getting other people to argue with him. And it's hard to do that.
Right. What am I missing? It's almost like Chris used to say, Chris Arders, I have a valid point of view and I'm likely missing something, right? I mean, so it's not about giving up your knowledge, your status, it's sort of like, I have a valid point of view, but guess what? It's a point of view, right? It didn't come down on a tablet from the mountaintop, right? It's a point of view. And that part, okay, fine. But selfishly, I'm excited. Once I realize I'm missing something, then I'm excited to learn more about it.